What's going on, everybody? MVP Collectables back again today with another review for all of you guys. Or not review, sorry. It's been one of those kind of weeks. Another statue chat for you guys. We are here today to talk about the awesome Prime One Studios Next Level Showcase, which you guys can see here. This is something that they did, I believe, this past Wednesday, and it was awesome. 2 Wednesdays ago? I think it was 2 Wednesdays ago. It was a little while ago. But we are here to talk about the statues that were revealed during this showcase. Some of them have gone up for pre-order, some of them have not. But yeah, actually, I think 2 of them have that I will be showing you guys. But without further ado, let's get started. We will get started with a reveal from the Transformers, and this is the Blackout Transformer. This is the guy that Bumblebee fights in the first movie, the guy that I believe transforms into a cop car. No, never mind. This is the helicopter. I was getting confused. This is the helicopter. So it's the guy that, you know, at the beginning of the movie that transforms into the helicopter. Pretty cool. I only have 1 photo of him. There are some more if you want to go check him out. He's not available up for pre-order. I will let you know the thing that is currently is up for pre-order when we get to it. This is going to be Dante, half scale. So this guy is going to be absolutely huge. I don't have too many photos of him, but very, very big guy. Very, very big statue. Really cool though. Dante half scale. Again, don't have any more information about that. Here we have the Resident Evil kind of diorama kind of thing. I don't know too much about it. Really cool though. And yeah, just a cool statue. Moving on, this is going to be the thing that is just recently went up for pre-order. This is the Predator Killer. I did not get any information before I actually did this. I do believe he's about $1,099 if I remember the page that I looked at yesterday correctly. He's cool. He's, as you guys can see, he's going to be a lot smaller, but the base makes up for his height difference. He still looks a little bit shorter than he does. Maybe not. Maybe he's even a little taller. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell there. Maybe he's a little taller, but that's because of the base. The base is a lot taller. Comes with a lot of different guns and shit like that. A pretty cool piece, I will have to say. Next up, we have a further entry into the Guts line. This is Guts Berserker Armor Rage, I guess is the name of the statue. Pretty cool. Guts Berserker Armor Unleash. So this is gonna be a different statue. So this one and this one, I guess, will be a different statue, I guess. But pretty cool there. Next up, we have the Josh Nizey. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. This is going to be the Batman Justice Buster. This thing's going to be insanely big. Like, it's, I mean, this is just a digital render, but oh my god, this thing's going to be absolutely freaking huge. And it's just, yeah, I mean, a lot of people are speculating this is Prime One's answer to the Hulkbuster that XM did a little while ago. But I have a feeling that this will be bigger, but I don't know, that Hulkbuster's freaking huge. Next up, we have the Witcher Wild Hunt, or Witcher 3. This is going to be a 1/3 scale statue, which is somewhat unique because the other line is 1/4 scale statues, and that's a line that I really want to collect. I mean, I love The Witcher. It's my favorite video game franchise. or it's my favorite video game, the third Witcher. I was actually playing it just earlier today. Incredible. If you watched my previous statue chat where I went over all the recent pre-orders for the past couple months, you will know I've played it like 4 times. Played the whole thing like 4 times. I've played it for like 35 days or something crazy. So it's my favorite video game of all time though. But here's the full thing. This thing's gonna be big, and I actually wonder if they're gonna make others 1/3 scale, you know? And if they do, would then the 1/4 scale become cheaper, which would be great. I mean, I doubt I'll get them, but I mean, I want to get some kind of Witcher collectibles, and I'm waiting for Sideshow to introduce and reveal, because they announced that Sideshow had some kind of Witcher 3 license. Since they have the 1/4 and they have the 1/3, I don't really know what. I'd assume Sideshow would be 1/5, which I would probably end up having no choice but to buy, depending on the price points. But really cool statue. I mean, I guess it's not that dynamic, but it's just a pretty cool piece. And I'm looking forward to what they're gonna do with the others, if they decide to go in that direction of doing others. Moving on, we're starting to get into some of the DC stuff, even though we already did a DC piece, but DC will start ramping up because that was the majority of this showcase. This is going to be the Nightwing Batman Hush Nightwing. They came out with one of these. It didn't go very well. It didn't look very good. So then they came back and they said, okay, we're going to work on it. And this is what they came up with. And a lot of people are liking this one a lot more. So, but it's not a very great pictures. And then there you go. So this will be much better photos. Here you can see it in a lot more detail. He does come with a swap out head. I know that for sure. With a smoking portrait and different hair. I don't know if yeah, it's right there. Okay, so there's going to be the different head. As you guys can see, his hair is different and he's smiling there. And also, these things do his, oh God, whatever you call those things. Oh my God, like half staffs. I mean, I know that they actually have a name, but I'm blanking on it. But those do switch out as well. Really cool. I'm liking the detail in the legs and it's just really cool. Cool piece. Next up, one of our last not DC pieces. This is going to be the Alita Battle Angel 99, as I guess what they're calling it. It's the rollerball. No, it's you guys know what I mean. It's this. I mean, and this thing's massive. I mean, it is really big. Great detail there. So here you go. So here's the statue that they already came out with, which is a pretty cool statue, I would have to say. And then just look at how big. God, that thing's insanely big. I mean, just look how. But it's so cool. I mean, that's just such a cool piece. Anyone that collects that has this Alita, I have a feeling, depending on, I mean, I would assume that'll be probably $2,000, if not $1,800 to $2,300, I would assume. But crazy piece. Next up, I actually forgot about him, and I actually had to go back and put him in actually afterwards. But this is going to be the Legolas statue. This is going to be from the 1/4 scale Lord of the Rings line. God, I love Lord of the Rings too. Another line I wish I could collect, because that's my favorite movie trilogy of all time. So just super cool. And this picture was actually taken from their official Instagram. That they posted this, I think, yesterday, I want to say. Maybe the day before, but I'm sorry that it's so small, but that's where I got it from. Really cool piece, and I'm interested in seeing what they do with it, because if it sells well, I would imagine that they're going to continue with Boromir. I mean, they already did an Aragorn, Boromir, I mean, they already technically did a Gandalf because of the Gandalf. How am I blanking on that creature's name? Oh my god! But that fire creature. I'm mad at myself for not remembering what that thing's called. Moving on though, we have the Catwoman. This is gonna be a digital render but this is gonna be by Lee Bermejo. He's the guy that did the Joker, or the Bermejo Joker, which is currently is shipping like now. He did the Batman Damned, and a lot of people are obsessed with that Joker. So I don't know. This looks good. It doesn't look great in my opinion. It comes with several different heads, as you guys can see here. I think this is probably going to be the best head, but as you guys can see there's several different heads, and as you guys can see there's a backpack you can add. I would probably have it displayed without the backpack if I was getting this piece, which I am not. But there you guys go. Pretty cool. Also cool that they are continuing this line. A lot of people think it's kind of strange, including me, that we got a Bermejo Catwoman and we don't have a Hush Catwoman yet. I would imagine that they will do a Hush Catwoman. They'd be silly not to, since she's like one of the main characters from that book. But moving on, we have the Black Canary. This is based off of the God, I am just complete and totally blanking on names today, aren't I? Oh my God, I'm terrible, guys. I do apologize. It should come to me during this video. I hope it does, and when it does, I will. It's by the same guy that did. It's by the same artist that did the Mira, the Supergirl, now her, and another superhero that will be in this ad 2 is also somewhat based on her. But you know how his designs kind of look somewhat animated or anime-ish. Overall, I like it. So for those of you who are interested, these are from the actual event, and then these are from people that because after the event they went and put them in their store, and these are for people that went and took pictures at the store. And that picture right there is a tease on what will be one of my last. It is my last statue I will be showing you guys pictures of. Overall, I'm a fan. I think those eyes are pretty damn good. And then this is a swap out with her holding the mic, which I don't really know why she'd be holding a mic in this kind of a scenario, but. And there's a picture of the base. There we go. Now this was somewhat of a surprise. This is going to be the Batman Arkham City version from the video games. This is part of course, the giant Batman Arkham line. A lot of people didn't think that they would make this one. They are, apparently. Massive base, kind of based off of the Catwoman base. As you guys can see here, he actually looks bigger than this guy, and this guy's like 33 inches tall. So, pretty crazy. But, crazy guy. And this, of course, is him in person. Look at that. Just crazy. Craziness. Looks really good. Next up, we have the Superman. This is going to be part of the most statues that they revealed for a certain line in that show is going to be the Dark Knight Metal line. This is going to be part of that line. Really good. Looks very bulky. Looks like he has got literally is wearing armor. Look at those skulls for his shoulder pads. Just looks really good. This is part of the same line. The Dawnbreaker. This, of course, is Bruce Wayne, but with, you know, the Green Lantern kind of take. I don't know anything about this book series. I know a lot of people like it. This is going to be the I'm blanking on the name again. Like, I'm terribly sorry, guys. I keep blanking on these names. That's the Dawnbreaker. No, that just was the Dawnbreaker. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I should have had these names for you ready. I do apologize that I'm blanking on these guys. He's absolutely insanely big. These are them in person, as you guys can see. He's just insane. And this is the Wonder Woman version of the... This is, of course, taken from the Flash, Green Lantern. And then this is them all together. So, this one, the Drowned is already up. He's already up. She's already up for pre-order. He's shipped. And then they added these 3 or 4, including Superman. But moving on, we have the Batman Beyond. This is just a digital render. I didn't grab too many photos of this. They're all more online, but pretty cool piece. Pretty cool piece. Next up, we have the Harley Quinn Batman Arkham City version, where she's like sitting on a big chair. This thing is looking insane. A lot of people are really excited for this piece. Really cool statue right here. The detail is just awesome. Here's it next to, I just decided to put these, or someone decided to put these together. This is the new 52 version next to her. I would personally probably buy this one. Just because that's more of a standalone, just singular one. She's more of one that you would have to get with a line, at least that's my opinion. But just look at the detail and the tattoos. Just looks really good. Now, these photos I took from their official Instagram account. That's why they're going to be better quality, as you guys can see here. Much better in terms of lighting and stuff like that. So that's what these are here for. But just look at the detail in the heads of those creatures. I don't think those are ghouls, but I don't really know what they are. Now we are getting into the Jason Fabok series. He's gonna have 3 statues. I'm gonna have 3 statues in that he revealed for this event. This is going to be the Superman vs. Doomsday diorama. These are going to be 1/3 scale, so like your kitchen table, pretty much. I mean, they're probably gonna be 2,500, if not more. I would assume this one will be probably 28. The next statue will probably be 25. If not a little less, because the other one looks a little smaller, or is smaller, I would assume. This thing just looks insane. Like as you guys can see here. This is a black underneath for his thing, and then you go over here and it's yellow. So they have swap out chest plates. I actually also wonder, I would assume that they're going to have a switch out eyes. I would hope that they would, where he's about to use his heat vision. That would be pretty cool. But there's a good look at Doomsday. Clearly Superman, as of right now, has a upper hand on the situation. But like this, I love the Jason Fabok character designs. Like, this is like the quintessential Superman. Trying to get it. There we go. Like, that's just awesome. You know, like when I think of Superman, I mean, sure, my new 52 Superman is awesome, and I love that piece. but also like this is like one of the quintessential designs for Superman. Here's a look at the back of his sculpted cape. This is going to be the next statue in the Jason line. This, of course, is going to be the Wonder Woman versus the three-headed Hydra. This looks sick as well. Looks really, really good. Again, I'm loving the Wonder Woman design here. This is kind of like the quintessential Wonder Woman. She has a little bit more armor than she normally would in her New 52 design, but not much more. Good look at the shield there. Here's a look at her legs and the Hydra head. Really, really cool. The saliva or venom or whatever you want to call that on that chin and his mouth and even his tongue looks sick. That looks really, really cool. Here's a look at her back of her head and the sword, which already has blood on it, so you know that she's just not getting to the battle. She's been fighting this thing for a little while. And also, I believe that the one of the three heads is actually severed, so that'll tell you that too. Here's a look at her torso or her stomach section, and just look at the detail. Like, you can definitely tell that's gonna be real leather, or not, maybe not real leather, but real cloth material with the buttons or whatever you want to call those things. Looks really good. Here's a look at her chest, again with the Wonder Woman eagle, like she always has. Here's a look from a different angle. Really, really good. Really good. Here's a closer look. This is going to be the best look at her portrait, I'm pretty sure. Looks really good. She just looks awesome in this. Here's another look. I took this from the official Instagram, that's why it's smaller. But as you guys can see here, even the lighting is better than it was there. So, you know, you got a better look at the Hydra head and a better look at her overall. This is going to be in hand or in person pictures. That's why the lighting seems a little bit weird. This is pretty much the same angle, but looks really good. This will be the last picture I have of her for now. I do have a couple more photos of her at the end, but just looks really, really good. As of right now, I'm not planning to buy any of the statues you guys have seen so far. I'm thinking about getting the next one, the next photo I'm about to show you guys, depending on how big it is, depending on how expensive it is. I'm thinking about it. That, of course, is going to be this. This is going to be the Jason Fabok Batman. This is from his famous comic book cover that, you know, he's standing on the roof looking down, and it's just, this thing is just insane. Like this is one of those statues that it just looks like it's made out of clay. You know what I mean? Like this, you know, like the wrinkles and the just tethered look or whatever that is. And then, of course, you have him a switch out head where he's looking off to his right. And as you guys can see here, it just looks like it's made out of clay. And it just looks really good. Here's a better look. And I do have in-hand photos, in-person photos of this. Not in-hand, because that would mean so it's in production and it's been shipped. But in-person photos just looks so good. And this thing's 1/3 scale. It's going to be massive. So that's one reason why I'm... Yeah. But here you go. So here's going to be in-hand photos. And it just looks like it's... It just looks like it's made out of clay. It looks really good. And as you guys can see, like a lot of Batmans have like pouches and stuff on his utility belt. Just a clear gold utility belt. And I'm also a fan of this Batman symbol. I always have been, kind of a throwback, or at least I think it looks like it is. But you guys can see all the different, just the details. It's so good. That thing's going to be massive. Very, very big. Here's a look at all three of them together. Clearly the Superman's going to be the biggest. Just looks really, really insane. This will be the last statue I have for you guys. This is going to be the Wonder Woman Rebirth. And this is probably going to be the one I'm most likely to... Well, I don't know. Actually, sorry, it's not the last statue. There's still one more statue coming. But, and this is just... She looks insane. Like, this just looks... She just looks beautiful. I have a lot of photos of her because there was a lot of photos of her. So here's some in-hand photos for you guys. I mean, just look at that. Just looks so good. In-hand photos. In my opinion, her eyebrows and her hair really look blue. I mean, I would be, they're not painting Wonder Woman's eyebrows blue, don't get me wrong. I mean, it is definitely just the lighting, but it looks insane. And of course, this is a more, I don't know if you want to say, like, more moderate, but this is what she looks like for the Rebirth comic. So I have the New 52 Wonder Woman, the 1/4 scale one, the one where her portrait is not good, which really bugged me because that statue had the chance to be insane. But this thing looks awesome. Now we get to the statue. This statue was teased years ago. It's finally just coming out, or I don't know if it's coming out, but they finally released the photos of it, and this thing I'm thinking heavily about. The thing about this guy is I would probably then get that Batman to go with it. You know, the Batman you just saw of him on that rooftop. And I don't know if I have one room, which I don't, but two if I have like $3,000, which is probably what they'll be after even with shipping. He'll probably be $1,500, and that Batman will probably be $1,500. So, you know, I mean, if I don't get both of them, I won't get one of them, and if I don't get one of them, I will probably get the Wonder Woman, because the Wonder Woman, I have the well, no, I'll get into that at the end of this, but I have several photos of him as well. Just the detail. He just looks so insane. He looks unbelievably good. Of course, guys, this is Talon. I guess I didn't even mention the name. He's from the Court of the Owls. And he just, look at that, the base. Oh my god, that base is just beautiful. I thought I had... Hold on a second here, guys. Oh yeah, okay. So as you guys can see here, I'm sorry I skipped this. He has two different arms. There's this one where he's holding the knives or swords. As you guys can see here, the small swords, I guess you'd call those. And then if you look here, there's no swords in his sheaths on his back. But then if you look here, the swords are in his sheaths, and his arms are now going out, you know. So he's definitely coming with strap outs. I would be very surprised if he comes with a strap out head, but he definitely has swap out arms, which is really cool. I would probably display him with one with probably this one like that, and then with the sword in this one. That's probably what I would do. But and just look at the base. I mean, I personally, I want to scroll down so I can see more. But look at just the owls. Super, super, super cool. I'm a big fan. Dynamic pose, looks really good. Moving back, I have a couple more photos of this Wonder Woman, as well as I have a couple more photos of a couple other pieces, I do believe. So I just grabbed these just so you guys can compare them somewhat. They definitely look a lot different. I would have actually would have preferred this to be standalone. You know, if he would have done a Jason Febach standalone Wonder Woman, I would have bought it. I would have. But unfortunately, I would be very surprised if I get this massive thing that's going to be $2,500. As you guys can see there's a better look at it completely. So that's the whole thing. That's going to be your best look at it. Looks insanely good. Looks really, really good. And I do believe that there's going to be the third Hydra head is going to be lying on the base behind it. Looks really, really good. This Wonder Woman definitely looks more like ready for battle than this one does. Than this one does. Don't get me wrong. This one still looks like she's ready to get into a fight. Just she looks a little bit more princess-like, I guess you could say, while this one looks a bit more warrior-like, which I personally prefer the warrior one, but just looks really, really good. And that'll be it. So that's going to be all the photos for you guys here today. Really insanely awesome event. I do wish that Prime One will do this event again. Of course, I would be surprised if they would do it more than once a year. Like, this is a once a year thing. They can do it at the end of September every year, you know, get people excited. Or do one this summer, do a little bit less of one, do like a little bit toned down, and do it twice a year, once in summer, once in winter, or something like that. I think that would be really cool. But it got a lot of attention. A lot of people were freaking out about that Talon, because that thing looks insane. And I actually think, you know what? I actually think that Talon would actually pair pretty well with my new 52 Batman. I do have, of course, anyone that doesn't know, I have the entire new 52 line. I have a collection of female PFs, several. I have like 25 different Hot Toys. I will be doing a room tour at some point. One of the big issues with that right now is that I'm in quarantine at my mother's house, because I am quite susceptible to the coronavirus. So I'm here. I've been here since mid-March, so it's getting pretty long. And the reason I'm saying that is because 3/4 of my collection is at my other house. So I can't do a room tour. I've gotten two statues and a Hot Toy since I've been here. One of them, of course, is that my favorite statue, that Incredible Brainiac. The other one is going to be the one you can see right there, that Hawk Girl statue. As well as I got the Thanos Endgame Hot Toy here as well. But coming up in my statue, and then I'm sorry, I also did get 3 art prints. So as you guys can see, one there. There's one I won't show you, but I got the Red Sonja pre-battle, and then I got the Absolute Justice fine art print. So those came as well. I forgot to mention that. I'm supposed to be getting Starfire soon. She's all paid off. Something that's annoying, something that's kind of confusing and somewhat annoying is that they came out with the Sideshow official unboxing for her, and they came out with the prototype, or prototype photos. They're up on their website, and yet they just sent me an email this past week saying she won't be shipped, or your payment will now be happening in November instead of October. And I thought that was weird because I thought she would for sure be shipping in October. I guess not. But so she's supposed to be coming. I'm supposed to be getting the DX Lobo direct from Prime 1. Comes with the extra gun. Who knows when that'll ship? Even when it does ship, it'll take probably 2 months to reach me, 2 to 3 months to get here. So we'll have to wait patiently on that. That will be my biggest statue I will ever get. This thing's going to be absolutely mammoth and insane. I also ordered the Injustice 2 Wonder Woman. So she should be coming sometime next year. I will probably be buying this one to pair with my Wonder Woman. This would be my only 1/3 scale Wonder Woman. The other two are 1/4 scale. But currently I have 2 Wonder Womans, and I would like to get if I have space, which I don't, but even if I did, I would like to get 4 and call it a day. But, you know what, guys? We're going to have to see. I will be doing some more statue chats this next week. Next weekend, I will be going over, or actually, sorry, not next weekend, the next week after next. So 2 weeks from now, I guess, I will be doing the New York Comic-Con roundup, where I'll just do a statue chat going over all the new reveals from New York Comic-Con, which is happening the 6th of October through the 10th of November. Anyone watching this that wants to take part in that, go register. It's free online. You have to you have to register in order to get access to their early streams, even though I'm hoping that they don't do them live again, because if this event shows you anything, the quality of having things pre-recorded compared to having things live is crazy insane. So just don't do them. Just pre-record them and then upload them. It's not that difficult. I know that they want to interact with their fans. That's fine. They can interact with their fans not during the reveal section. Reveal things and then have a chat with everyone after that. But whatever. It's just me. Guys, that'll do it for me today. Please share, like, and subscribe. And even though they suck this year, at least as of right now, Skol Vikings, and bye-bye.